I decided. Freedom, truth, and wisdom. What does it mean to decide? To make a decision is to cut off the possibility of anything else. Not hoping or wishing, but making a real, firm decision. This takes courage in many instances. Sometimes we have to act when we're not ready, but it will be worth it in the end. A decision requires that there are many things happening, but they're made quickly and changed slowly, instead of made slowly and changed quickly. Freedom. Number one, freedom-based decisions. Are you making decisions based out of fear or freedom? One will lead to growth and the other will lead to chaos. Freedom is a path to growth. We must choose it constantly. Our dreams depend on it. Something I've been doing lately is contemplating the mission, right? So I'll be in this white space in a sense. And what I mean by that is taking advantage of the silence. We have these moments throughout our day, but we just fill it with distractions most of the time. And this is unfortunate because this can be a great time to kind of recalibrate our mind and reassess. So for me, I just ask myself questions like, how can I serve? How can I improve my messaging, right? How can I master my schedule? And when I do this, your mind goes to work solving the problem. Really focusing in on your purpose, right? Because if you want to strengthen something, you have to focus on it. What you focus on tends to expand. And a big thing is it's not just what you do, it's how you do it, right? So you're engaging in all these great practices, whether it's cold, working out, meditation, but are you really present? That's the key. Because if you show up, that's great. Like, that's a skill in of itself. But are you able to be fully present to get the most out of it? Number two, king. Look, sometimes I get asked, like, how do I stay so focused and just have a clarity of mind and things like that? And a big part of it is what I'm not doing. Like, I haven't watched TV or played video games in literally 10 years. Outside of like some big pharma documentaries and, a few movie exceptions like The Matrix. But other than that, absolutely nothing. And I've never drank, never smoked, never done any drugs. From the internet, it's a research/creation. This is for a king who must stay sober-minded. Like, you must be able to make the most decisions that are beneficial for the most amount of people. And do that by mastering your inner terrain. Like, you actually have to stay focused. You have to be in tune with the mission. Put others ahead of self in many instances. Like, we have to forego that immediate gratification for the long-term mission. Like, a lot of us, we mistake pleasure for fulfillment. And those are two different things. Not to say that one is bad, but fulfillment really comes from being on your purpose. And, that's when you actually have the most fun as well. Like, there's so many challenges along with it, but ultimately both paths are hard. You have to choose which one. And I'd much rather choose the one that is hard up front, but I get the results I want in life, rather than just, this short-term gratification that absolutely gets you nowhere. And through that hard process is what forges your character to live the life that you want to live. And that success is actually something you have to hold within yourself. It's like a wattage, right? So being able to carry that wattage, and do that by fortifying your energy through all these practices. Number three, freedom comes from within. We have to remember that to live a life from the inside out, or rather from the outside in. Like, this will definitely ensure your freedom. When we live from the inside out, we have true freedom because we're having personal agency. We're not letting outside forces control us or manipulate us in any way. And when you live life from the outside in, you'll be a victim, which is not what you want. Truth. Number one, truth is a choice. It is always available. The question is, will we be receptive to it or not? We must align ourselves with the truth and what is real and not the other way around. The truth is the highest form of frequency. Becoming aware of our beliefs, what we stand for. Most of us don't know this, but awareness is the first step to change. Number two, truth conquers. Remember, the truth conquers overall. It does not matter what happens. It will always come to light, because aware of who you are and know that you matter, this will always be important and will equip you to be of service. Be the change you wish to see in the world. Look, when I see like challenges into the world and outside forces trying to tell you certain things, like the pandemic, for example, it's like the NPCs are non-player characters. They literally don't have any principles or anything for they stand for. So instead of resisting the evil and whatever the system, they literally become the system. This is what I see. It's embarrassing. You must be willing to stand for something. Be the change. Stand for truth. Stand for freedom. In my mind, if you're not standing for the truth, you're already dead. You must be willing to sacrifice who you are for what you could become. This is a process, man. You actually have to think for yourself. Get in a community of empowerment and be the change. Number three, gratitude over fear. It's important to have gratitude. Gratitude is an amplifier of life. When you appreciate those things that you appreciate, will get more and they appreciate in your own life. And what you focus on tends to expand. What you know is that you're meant for greatness and never give up on your life. Wisdom, learn lessons. It's very important to live intentionally. Living intentionally will allow you to learn as you go. We all go through things, but will you grow through them? This is an important question to ask ourselves, and it's not that we're growing, we're dying. You can go through life being a moron, which is when you go on, you just add more on, right? You're not really learning, you're just kind of like becoming heavier throughout life. Or you can learn less ons, right? You can learn lessons, and you can literally gain light, and be a light, and be the change. Don't be a moron, learn lessons. Number 2, the power of curiosity. Now, the power of questions is very important. The ability to self-assess and get better every day is key. There's only one thing you have to overcome, and that is yourself. That is something I realized. It's not really challenges, it's really myself within the challenges. It's not that things get easier, it's that you get better. The life that you live are the lessons that you teach. So every single day I'm learning, right? I'm growing. And most of the success I have is from failure. I turn that failure into success. And that's what I teach, right? But if you just go and you just kind of like dabble throughout your day, you're not going to really learn. And you're not going to become a better version of yourself in that process. So overcoming your story and all your shortcomings and all your challenges is really important, because it's not just about you in the end. It actually, the world needs it, and your message matters. Number 3, believe in your capabilities. We're born with certain capabilities and things that make things happen. We have to craft them and develop them. Remember, everything you have is inside of you. All you have to do is activate it. We're born with certain talents and capabilities, but remember, like, you have to activate your greatness. It's within inside of you. Every single day, wake up and get after it. Learn and have fun along the way. All right, everyone. Thank you for tuning into the show. For more, you can head over to anthonygastella.com for articles, coaching, and other free resources. Also, if you can, leave a review for the show, let people know what you think, and I would appreciate that so much. Support the mission of freedom. Thanks for being on this mission with me, and I promise to give you more powerful, empowering, great content to help transform your life. Thanks for tuning in.